Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia. This is Eurovision News Update. I'm your host, Mark Perkins, and here are some of the big news items from the world of Eurovision. Earlier this week, French singer, author, composer, and past Eurovision contestant Guy Bonnet passed away. Guy participated in the contest in 1970 for France, with Marie Blanche coming in fourth. He performed again in 1983 with Berger, finishing 8th. He also co-wrote the lyrics and composed the music for the French 1968 entry La Sauce. In tribute, the official Eurovision Song Contest YouTube page uploaded Guy's 1970 and 1983 performances. Guy was 78. Belgian artist for 2024, Musti, has put out a request for fans to be part of a choir for his entry. This is similar to Dadi Frere's invitation to the public for the 2021 Icelandic entry, 10 Years. Musti has stated that his invitation will require those interested to record their voice in a silent environment while listening to the soundtrack through headphones. It can be recorded on a phone, computer, or other vocal recording mechanisms, and be in MP3 format. I'm sure many Eurofans will be participating. Like me. Finnish broadcaster YLE has unveiled the 7 artists and groups that will be taking part in UMK, Finland's pre-selection for Eurovision, on February 10th. Arguably one of the strongest national finals last year, YLE will hope for another successful show. Among the artists announced, a former UMK participant and an old Windows operating system. No, that's his stage name, Windows 95 Man. Well, that's different. Maybe next year they'll just ask Jeeves. Anyway, good luck to all of this year's participating artists. It's definitely been a week for revelations. The 11 songs for the final of Vidbear 2024 were also recently revealed by Ukraine's state broadcaster Statment. Ukrainian Eurovision commentator Timur Miroshenko discussed the entries over a press conference during which the selected artists' songs were showcased for the first time, and a running order for the contest was drawn. A few familiar Vidbear artists such as Melovan, Alyonya, Jerry Heil and Yaktak are among the 11 artists set to battle it out on February 3rd. Melovan is attempting for a second appearance at Eurovision following his 2018 entry Under the Ladder. All of the 11 entries are available to watch through the full playlist on the Statment YouTube channel. Further artists and song revelations came this week in the form of Ireland's Eurosong, which is to air on Friday the 26th of January on RTE's The Late Late Show. The 6 artists were revealed each day over the past week by RTE in collaboration with Eurovision podcast. I've listened to each of the 6 songs, and while there are a couple that seem to show a standard Irish fare, there are a few that are very different and frankly would put Ireland back on the map if chosen on the 26th. Let's hope The Late Late Show has improved its audio system. And rounding out the artist reveals is Georgia with their surprise announcement of American Idol 2023 finalist Nutsa Buzaladze. Hailing from Tbilisi, Nutsa has participated in many different song contests over her career, including the aforementioned American Idol, where she performed a duet with Kylie Minogue singing Kylie's song Can't Get You Out of My Head. Nutsa's song for Eurovision is to be revealed in the coming weeks. On to other news, a Change.org petition entitled Artist Statement to the EBU, set up by ex-user Beatrice Quinn aka Euroquision, to ban Israel from Eurovision 2024 is gaining some traction in the Eurovision sphere. 2023 artist Lazara and 2020-21 Australian artist Montaigne have expressed support for the petition. This artist statement joins other recent calls from individuals in Ireland, and notably OGAE Iceland, in calling for a boycott of Eurovision should Israel participate. To date, the EBU has made no comment. I suspect this will be placed firmly high on the 2024 Eurovision Iceberg. Speaking of the Iceberg, ESC United's Gabe along with his editor Jay, have produced a two-part video explaining every item placed on the 2023 Iceberg. The videos go for almost 2 hours in total and are simply an amazing look back at the controversies that was Eurovision season 2023. Amazing work, fellas. I highly recommend watching these videos. Links to the videos are in the description below. The first heats of both Melody Grand Prix and Eurovision LT took place overnight, with the first spots chosen for each respective competition's final. Making their way through the Melody Grand Prix final from Heat 1 are Ingrid, Jasmin, Gothminister, and of course Margaret Berger. For the Lithuanian competition's first heat, 8 hopefuls were whittled down to 2, VB Gang and Silvester Belt. And lastly, Etapa Naționale, aka the Moldovan auditions. There was mayonnaise, there was prostate medication, and that was just the commercials. Seriously though, 30 acts attempted to reach the final of Etapa Naționale yesterday, with only 11 making it through. Unfortunately, the spirited bouncers from Velay with their song Carnaval did not make the cut, nor did 82-year-old veteran Tudor Boombak. Better luck next year, Tudor. Maybe. Many of the favourites made it through though, including Natalia Babu and Valeria Pasha. Victor Gulick with his song Fever somehow made it through as well to the final. The final of Etapa Naționale will take place on February 17, with the winner going on to become Moldova's representative at Eurovision 2024. Well, it's been a busy week in Eurovision Central. I've been your host, Mark Perkins, and I'll see you next time. Remember to look after yourselves and be kind to each other.